the passage my fingers found. It's from John. Jesus clears the temple. After this, he went down to Capernaum with his mother and brothers and his disciples. There they stayed for a few days. When it was almost time for the Jewish Passover, Jesus went up to Jerusalem. In the temple courts he found men selling cattle, sheep and doves, and others sitting at tables exchanging money. So he made a whip out of cords and drove all from the temple area, both sheep and cattle. He scattered the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. To those who sold doves he said, "Get these out of here. How dare you turn my Father's house into a market?" Amen. So as far as I'm aware, there is another time he got angry, but that's the only time Christ ever performed an act of physical violence, deliberately, specifically, making the whip and so on, and driving out the animals. I don't think he whipped the people as far as... Anyway, I'm no scholar. That's not the point about me. What I am absolutely, completely, totally, utterly clear about is Christ was all about love. Love God, love your neighbour as yourself. If someone strikes you, give to them the other cheek. Every single hair on the head of your fellow man is precious and special. This is the new covenant. So completely, totally, utterly for love. And therefore, violence of any description has no part in a Christian life. So I fail miserably because I am just furious and doing my best to manage it with my current personal circumstances, the war in Iraq, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Mankind's utter denial of you actually is probably what's really getting to me, because I'm living here in England. You put me in England, constrained amongst the citizens around me, my fellow human beings, of whom it's such a rarity ever to meet anyone who, if one asks simply, "Are you a Christian?" they say, "Yes, I'm a Christian." Most of them are just, some fellow yesterday, he's a perfectly ordinary nice chap, and he's chattering on, he's got a house in France and a place in Wales and this and that, and he's made his little invented, he's got a girl over there and this and that. And then I said, I don't know, he said it. He said, "I'm going to do this and this and this and this and something in 7 years and this and sell up and go back to Canada and this and that." And I said, "Well, what if that doesn't work out?" And he said, "The old bastard's not going to get me." And I just walked away, i.e. he meant God. But that's what he thinks, okay? And that is basically the attitude of most of the people around me, just ordinary people getting on with their lives. They're aware that there is something called God and, there was Christ and so on. But that is their general, if they even bother to think about you at all, my Lord. And it crucifies me. And I'm stuck here with them, trying to let your light shine. And I get hammered for it. Well, what a surprise. Of course I do. They're worried I might show them up or something, whatever. But that's where my anger is, and it just is. So I'm no good to them here, that's the point. I want to get out of here. Do something real and useful. I love you, my Lord, with all my heart, soul, mind, and